Welcome to WundaBar On Demand. This is our bonus workout I made just for you. Hey guys, I've got Jessie with me today and we're gonna kill it together in 10 minutes. That's all we got, so let's make every second count. You wanna have your red band right down the center of your mat, kind of like a racing stripe. And we're gonna lay down directly on top of it. It's gonna go right under your spine. From here, the head goes all the way down. The pelvis is neutral, so you have space between the floor and your low back. Arms float straight up to the sky. And then we're gonna reach back and take a hold of that red band below you. The idea is to use that red band to support the head as we draw it away from us, like you're sliding it out from under your own body, feeling the mid-back engage and going into a shallow abdominal curl. Can you feel that connection happening to the deep abs? Good. So we have a long front body and we're gonna find the suspender muscle on the right side of our spine. That's gonna invite the right leg up into a tabletop position. Now we're gonna find the left side suspender muscle and invite the inner thigh up into tabletop with the right. Holding this abdominal curl, make sure the chin is off of your chest and we're finding that length. Reach that red band back, back, back. On your inhale, right leg extends long. On your exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, left leg. Exhale in. So at your own pace, continue to reach one leg at a time, holding the pelvis quiet and holding that abdominal curl. So you have your shoulder blades up off the floor, but not much more than that. We want to find that length on the front body as we work. Inhaling to reach. Exhaling to absorb. You really want to feel that femur bone, your thigh bone, sinking deeply downbound into your pelvis as you bring it in. Let's do 2 more each side. Reaching long. Last one on the left. Last one on the right. Bring both feet down to the floor and with control, return the back of the head to the floor. All right, from here we're gonna come up and go straight into a low lunge on our right. So we can take that red band out of the way, just set it to the side. And we're gonna have our right foot in front of us on the mat, foot is flat. And we're gonna keep the sternum over the pubic bone as we flip the left toes underneath, leveling out the hips. That's the trick. That right hip is gonna wanna hike up straight away. It already is, so melt that right hip down. On your next inhale, we're going to use those inner thighs as a connection, narrowing to lift just an inch or 2 off the floor. And then we're gonna tap it right back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower down. If this is aggressive, you can go for a larger range of movement and come up a bit higher and then lower back down, but stay as low as you can, keeping the connection from the big toe all the way out to the pinky toe to the center of the heel to balance the weight. Let's do 3 more. Just 3. This is 2. Try not to cry. And this is the last one. Upper inner thighs narrow and bring it back down. Let's go right into our plank position. Hands come wide at the top of the mat. And we're gonna step our feet back into a first position. Heels touching, toes turned out, making sure that we're in a nice diagonal line. Navel is drawn up and in, tailbone is reaching along towards the heels. We're gonna go into a weight shift, a little knee pull froggy. So on the exhale, we're gonna soften the knees, heels stay glued together, shoulders shift back, and your spine stays flat. That's an exhale. Inhale as you bring it forward. Again, exhale, crease deeply at the hip. Inner thighs are spiraling towards the elbows. Knees are reaching towards the elbows, not the floor. Inhale with length, return to start. Exhale as we bend. Inhale as we bring it to start. Hold this next one. We're gonna swivel the feet and the knees towards the left. So now we're gonna bend and go into a downhill ski. Exhaling back, inhaling forward. Froggy through the middle, switch the feet back to first position, heels touching, toes turned out. Now the toes and the knees turns towards the right. Exhale as you crease back at an angle, really narrowing in on that waistline. Again, back to froggy through the center. This is one of my favorite little patterns. It's fun, huh, Jess?
Oh, so fun.
Yeah. Now we're going to the left. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, bring it forward. Let's pick up the pace. Exhale, froggy to middle. Inhaling forward. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale forward, exhale froggy center, inhale forward, last time to the left, knees and toes are to the left as we exhale, inhale, bring it up, exhale froggy center, inhale, this is the last time, knees and toes to the right, Inhale through center, close parallel, hold your plank. 8, 7, reach the tailbone long, collarbones wide. Last 4, 3, 2, and knees come down. All right, we're gonna pick up that red band again. And we're gonna sit in the center of our mat. Legs go long in front of you. And we're gonna do one roll down and then into a little twisted teaser sequence. So we're gonna have our feet together, hands on the band, sitting nice and tall. You can see us both wiggling a little bit because we're trying to find our sitting bones to sit nice and tall. Arms are open about the width of your mat, collarbones are wide. Lean with a flat back, 2 to 3 inches, hold. We're gonna slide the tailbone under us, roll down through center, keeping length on the front body, just like we started the workout. All the way down, rolling all the way up. And then we're gonna add a rotation to it and a teaser. So what we're gonna do now is rotate towards the left. We still want tension on both sides of the band. Lean back a few inches, roll down. It's kind of like we're rolling down the left side of the spine, rolling all the way down. And here's what's the tricky part, yeah? So from here, we're going to rise up in that roll up, but we're gonna layer on a teaser. So we're gonna float the legs up and bend the knees, still in the rotated position through the torso. And then we're gonna elongate the legs and roll down on the left side of the spine. Now, for extra challenge, you can keep the knees bent, or if you're looking for more, you can keep the legs long and go into a full teaser position as you rise up in that rotation, and then we're going to roll back down. Let's do one more with bent knees to practice that out. So we're gonna stay in that rotation, soften the knees as you come up, sinking those thigh bones deeply into the pelvis at the top, and then we're gonna lengthen the legs. Good, last one, straight or bent knees, you choose. Floating up, not you, Jesse, you have to do later long legs. And then we're going to set it down. Good. And all the way down with control. Okay, from here, let's go right into our squat. So Jesse, keep that red band. I'm gonna have you stand on your mat with your feet about 4 inches apart. This time we're gonna put the band right under the balls of the feet rather than the arches. Arms are gonna go outbound when we use that band. The idea is to find the connection between the big toe, second toe, all the way under the pinky toe, and then draw a diagonal line to the center of the heel. Do you feel that trigger the chain all the way up? Good. So find that connection on both feet. Exhale as you soften the knees. Knees come in front of the ankle creases. Good, open the knees a little bit wider, gorgeous. And then inhale as you rise all the way up, knees into quadriceps, tailbone heavy, good. So the idea of finding that triangle of the foot to give you the support really fires the chain all the way up, inner thighs, pelvic floor, low belly, right? So it's not just about your booty. We think squats are about the booty a lot. That's included, bonus, no extra charge. But we want to find that midline of the body, which is easy to skip when we're focused just on external things. Let's work on the inside out all the way up and down. Good, babe. Inhale, kneecaps absorb into quadriceps, inner thighs come alongside the spine. Last 2, good. Really find a long tailbone, find that triangle connection on both feet as you're working. Good. She's trying to strangle me with that band. I get it, I get it. And come all the way up, beautiful. All right, now we're gonna go into that low lunge on the other side so we can set the band off to the side for a moment. We're gonna take the left foot forward this time. Think about that left hip sinking to the floor, float the right toes under you, upper inner thighs are that connection point, sternum over pubic bone, here we go. Inhale as you come up, just a few inches. Exhale as you lower down. Upper inner thighs are narrowing. Exhale as we lower down. So it's just a lift. Try to find the power of that breath, that inhale, that lift to levitate you off the floor rather than just a shove through the bottom of the foot. Last 3. How we doing, Jesse? Last 2. Here we go, guys. Last one with control. Set that knee back down. All right, guys, last thing. Let's go into that twisted teaser roll down on the other side. So get that red band again if you have it. We're gonna loop it under the arches of our feet. We're in the center of our mat, starting with long legs, sitting as tall as you can in your sitting bones, arms are open wide. Lean with a flat back for the first one, just to really get ourselves oriented. We're gonna slide the tailbone rolling into the low back, like an imaginary series of gear wheels down your spine, all the way back down to the bottom. Nod the chin first. Remember that red band at the beginning of our workout. Find that length rather than just a rise straight up. We're at the top. Rotate your rib basket towards the right. Lean with a flat back. Glide the tailbone under you. It's like we're rolling down the right side of the spine now. Whoosh. It's a little tricky there. Good, now we're gonna come up this time. The first one with straight legs if you're up for it. So we're gonna switch it up on this side, staying rotated through the torso, rising up into the teaser, and then we're gonna lower down. Good. From here, now we're gonna do a bent knee. So we're gonna rotate the rib basket as we lift. We're gonna soften the knees, sink the femur bones deeply into the pelvis as you rise up into that teaser. Legs extend long, stay rotated to the right. As we roll down, we have one more with a straight leg, yes? If that's aggressive, always choose the bent knee. If it's aggressive, you can always choose the bent knee version. We're going to rise up, legs are long, leaning flat back, rolling down. Last one, bent knee or straight legs. We're both gonna do bent knee, make it even on our bodies. What, I'm so generous today. Bent knee as we come up, legs go long, unwind the rib basket and lengthen all the way down. You made it. So now let's go into a quick child's pose series. We're gonna set our band to the side, knees come wide, big toes are touching, arms come up and overhead. We're gonna exhale as we round the spine, sinking heavily onto our heels, reaching forward. Use your inhale and your breath to really open the mid-back and separate it from the lower back. Really reach for length in the spine. On your next inhale, we're gonna walk our hands to the right, really stretching through the side body and the hips. Once you do a nice deep exhale, we're gonna walk the hands over to the left, stretching through the side body and the hips, sinking deeply towards the heels. On your next inhale, walk the hands back to center. Close the eyes for a brief second. Have an affirmative thought, a positive thought to you and your body and the strength you just exhibited in that workout. Smile and come on up. You made it. Beautiful job, you guys.